Joaquin Sorolla. Joaquin Sorolla was a famous Spanish artist. He was born in Valencia in 1863 and he died in Cercedilla in 1923. His family didn't want him to become an artist, but he was so talented that finally they agreed. He started his studies in Valencia and then in Madrid. He liked to paint outdoors, mostly scenes from the beach and the sea. In 1884, he traveled to Rome and Paris, where he met other artists and learned different ways of painting. In 1889, he got married. He loved his family and he had 3 children, and he painted them many times. They moved to Madrid and Sorolla painted big scenes representing workers and everyday life. But his paintings were dark and a bit sad. Although he became quite famous, he wasn't really happy as an artist. He missed painting outdoors, studying the sunlight, how this changes colors, creates shadows, and reflects on the water. His favorite subjects were children and families by the sea, playing on the shore, bathing and running. He used bright colors and big strokes. And if we look at his paintings from a distance, is when we can really see the shapes and the effects of the light. He painted many portraits as well. Sometimes he painted these indoors, but other times outdoors, like the portrait of the King of Spain. And this was something new in his time. He became so famous that many important people wanted to have their portrait painted by him. But what he really enjoyed was painting his family in the garden or by the sea. Sorolla traveled to France and the United States, where he did many exhibitions. Even the president wanted him to paint his portrait. In 1911, Sorolla was offered a very important commission. He was asked to create 14 really big paintings representing the different provinces of Spain to decorate the library of the Hispanic Society of America in New York. This took him more than 10 years, traveling around Spain to find the characters and paint them in plein air. At the same time, he kept doing what he liked the most, painting by the sea and spending time with his family. After this big job, he was really tired and decided to go back to his home. There he spent his time painting in the garden, enjoying the flowers and the fountain. And one day, while he was painting, he fell sick, and a few years later, in 1923, he died. Luckily, nowadays we can still visit Sorolla's home and admire his paintings, visit his studio and walk around his beautiful garden.